Oh hey, didn't see you there. Hello there, my name is Corbin D, and today we are going to teach you how to be financially responsible with your money as a gamer. Now you may want a video game, but it's just so expensive. Well, lucky for you, there's most likely a solution to get it cheaper. Now, as you see here, there is a digital version that is only $40, but there's a more expensive version that is $80. And as you can see, of course we're going to get the digital one because it is cheaper and not a waste of money.
It came with a Donkey Kong pen.
Nintendo World Championships. No, not that one. This game was leaked by Walmart, of all things, and soon after the game got revealed. This game seemed to be similar to the NES Remix series during the Wii U and 3DS days, but with less challenges, so people were a little bit skeptical. Also, the game came both digitally and physically, but the physical edition cost $40 more Canadian extra than it did digital. Who would buy the physical edition of this game?
I don't know, a guy named Steve.
Speaking of the physical edition, what even makes it so special?
Donkey Kong pen.
The physical edition comes with a few random things. Obviously, it comes with the game, but not only that, it comes with a few pins and a few big cards with each of the games that are included on them. I mean, the cards are pretty random, but hey, I always wanted a big card of the Bike Man. But it also comes with a gold NES cartridge that is supposed to replicate a gold NES cartridge from way back in the day during the first Nintendo World Championships, which is a really cool detail, and I can't wait to play it on my NES. Right? And so Corbin cried. For specifically 7 hours. During that cry, though, he rethinked his life decisions and decided to get back on his feet and do something useful for once. He passed all of his schoolwork, got a job, got married, and became very rich and cool. This was all a lie. In reality, Corbin looked at his cartridge in disappointment for another 7 hours. I'm gonna die alone. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense why it doesn't work with your NES, of course, but you know, it would be kind of funny and cool if it did. It also came with a little sleeve, so it can go on all the fashion shows at once. Both the sleeve and the NES cartridge look identical to their counterparts on the actual NES. Obviously, except for the cartridge not having the electronics inside, and it being made of gold. Well, fake gold. I mean, it looks like gold. Just, you can see it, right? I mean, the physical edition could be worse. I could have bought another copy of Top 100, and trust me, those things scare the crap out of me.
I thought that was a bear.
Okay, enough about the physical edition. Let's actually talk about the game that I spent $40 extra to play. I mean, I did get a Donkey Kong pin out of it, so I mean, it was worth my money. As soon as you start the game, you make a profile before heading to the main menu. In that main menu, there are 3 modes. First off, we're going to talk about the main mode. Now, Speedrun has 150 challenges you can play, which is the main selling point of the game. Most of them are pretty simple, like getting a mushroom or doing a lap, but the further and further you go, they get more difficult. Some other challenges are deforestation, blowing up a mouse, also finding a child in a cave. Child, I don't know how the hell you got here and how you weren't mauled by the monster that's right beside you, which just so happens to go for the guy in the Peter Pan suit. I don't know if this monster just has an eye of fashion or just really hates Peter Pan. Your goal here is to get the fastest score possible, and you can get ranks like A+, S, and a lot worse. This is the main mode of the game, and I will say some of these challenges are pretty fun to get the fastest time on. This mode is also pretty similar to the NES Remix series, which I'm also scared of.
I thought that was Steve.
I will say, though, this mode's kinda repetitive, and it makes me wonder why I hit my wallet with a hammer. Now, 150 challenges may seem like a lot, but honestly, it kinda went by pretty quickly, unfortunately. I mean, if we had tennis, maybe that would be enough, but like, I don't know. Now, you can get a bunch of coins from these challenges, which you can unlock other challenges with. And there's some that take a lot of coins, like these very hard ones at the end of each game. This can vary from beating the entirety of the original Mario Bros. Using warp zones, or beating 1-1 of Mario 2. I'm not really sure why they did that one. If you're getting bored, you can always do the other modes too. There's Survival, where you compete against a bunch of ghost players to be the last one standing in a set of challenges. There are two versions of these. There's an easier one and a harder one. The easier ones usually have slower opponents and easier challenges, while the harder ones are quite the opposite. This mode is pretty fun, but it can get a little repetitive like the rest of this game. All I'm saying is if they added tennis, we would be in the best timeline. We would reach like human harmony. I don't know. I'm really tired. But the other mode is World Championships. World Championships is where you can compete in one of 5 different challenges to see who can get the fastest time in the entire world. Heck, you can even see where you place in your birth year. This is a pretty cool addition to the game, but I also just forgot about it when I was playing originally, so I barely got to play before making this video, so I don't know if it had tennis. There's also some multiplayer modes you can play with friends, which I have not played because neither of my friends want to play Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. Like, if we had tennis, this problem wouldn't be happening right now, is what I'm saying. By the looks of it, though, it does seem pretty fun, and I see a lot of people enjoying this. There are some other things to do, like there's this legendary challenge you can get after completing all the challenges of all the legend stages. And there's a bunch of pins you can collect from beating challenges, but besides that, that's kind of the game. It's a fun game to play, and I will say it kinda gets a little repetitive though after a while. I mean, the game's popularity immediately died like 2 weeks after the game's release. It's like a dream buffet all over again, which is a real shame. I like Dream Buffet. I wanted to come back, please. Now, this isn't really a game review because it doesn't have tennis in it, and I only play games with tennis. But hey, the Japanese version of the physical edition comes with controllers instead of the cartridge. No tennis though. No tennis though. So it sucks. This game sucks. It's a 0 out of 10 because there's no tennis. You know, I don't even recall if I've played tennis for the NES. What am I doing with my life? I should stop spending more money. I know, I always talk about me making poor life decisions, but I never really do anything about it. You know what? Yeah, damn it, I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend my money properly and not waste it on Mario. Yeah. My life's gonna turn around for sure.